Well, I'm gonna hit two birds with one stone and review both of these excellent knives from Camara Knives out of Ontario, Canada. I will get straight to the point. Ruben Camara makes absolutely beautiful knives, and these two knives are no exception. This one here, the Sidekick, is a fixed blade with a pocket clip on the handle, so you can carry it as conveniently as a folder. And this knife here is the Camara Viper, and it is more of a tactical knife. Both knives are very practical for everyday carry and as tools. For those that practice the Medusa edged weapon system, these knives are absolutely perfect for that system. They are easy to access, easy to carry, they're small. The blade geometry is perfect for stabbing. These knives are absolutely perfect for systems like Medusa that are point driven. For this kind of focus, the Viper is actually the better knife, but for everyday carry and ease of access and as a nice, handy cutting tool, I would say that the Sidekick has a little bit of an edge over the Viper, but the Viper has the edge when it comes to its use as a last-ditch personal protection tool in the worst-case scenario of violence. However, both knives can be multifunctional and make excellent cutting tools as well as edged weapons if you are forced to use them that way. I want to mention something very important here. When you see me doing these things with live blades, understand that I only do this for videos and things like that. It is not a good idea to train with actual sharp weapons, even if you are training solo. One accident can change your life. I am serious. I have had friends who have almost lost their lives due to solo training and just having a little mishap, almost bleeding out. One very good friend almost lost his arm due to the infection that happened from the oils that were on his edged weapon that he accidentally cut himself with. You don't need to train with live knives to have effective knife training. There are so many good, safe training options that it doesn't make any sense to use a live weapon for training. One thing that is important to mention about the Sidekick is that because it looks like you're carrying a folding blade, it is more socially acceptable to carry that blade in many different places than it is to, say, carry something like a Schrade sharp finger or small fixed blade that it sits on your belt. This thing is a wonderful design. I really love what Ruben Camara has done. All right, so I just finished a little workout. I'm gonna cut some cheese with this Camara Sidekick. Beautiful knife to have as a utility weapon. I hope you liked the review. I gotta say, this is a great companion blade. This knife works exactly as it's supposed to. Comes out really beautifully. The sheath always stays in the pocket. And yeah, my only complaint is that when I go in reverse grip, it's a little uncomfortable to jam into things because of the shape of the handle, but that's minor because this is not a combat knife. All right, this is not a tactical. I mean, it is very tactical, and it can be a great little combat knife, but it's more made for a everyday carry companion, and it is absolutely perfect for that. I think it's beautiful. The micarta scales are just gorgeous. 1064 steel. I just had to double check. So it's good carbon steel. The jimping on the back is in a really good spot if you're doing fine work And, you know, this is a great little whittler. Comes super sharp. This thing is a razor. So if you want something to carry that you can use for things like cutting cheese or other activities, then this knife is perfect. And as always, the sheath is really well made. Ruben Camara makes nice stuff. This version of the Viper is made with AEBL stainless steel, which is a tough stainless, which is great for thinner edges, thinner blades. It's a Swedish steel, and it's a good choice for a thinner knife like this one if you want it to perform well. The sheath was a little tight. I loosened up this screw a bit and it was much better. Like, this knife is awesome. As a tactical knife, this thing will is comfortable in multiple grips. It is very good in point-driven systems. The contouring right here is really good if you're doing some fine work with it, because realistically, your tactical knife is just going to be a practical knife that you're going to use for chores, like cutting cheese. So, sorry, that's good cheese. So Ruben, again, great job. This is, for me, a pretty much perfect tactical knife because it's going to be used for chores. I'm never going to defend my life with it. I hope I never have to. But if I have to, this is a knife I could depend on. So you guys, check out Ruben's stuff. I'll link his Instagram in the description here, and get in contact with him. He has great stuff. He makes great stuff. These knives I'm just so impressed with. Ruben, excellent, excellent stuff. I love these knives. Thank you.